Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are not new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If you are not subscribed to the channel but you've been watching me for a while, what you waiting on? Like, why are you coming back every week watching me but not subscribing? I'm confused. I'm confusion. You know you like it here, so why don't you just subscribe? Also, if you are already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and turn on the post notifications so you can be notified every time I post. Now, this is a subscriber story time. The Legion series, I just was not able to really dish out subscriber story times like that because I wanted to finish the Legion series before I was able to do any other story times. But we're bringing the subscriber story times back. So if you would like to submit a story to me, please be sure to hit the email in my description box down below and send me a story. Make sure that your grammatical errors are fixed, and also make sure that the story is long enough for me to make it into a video. So yeah, let's get started, y'all. I have not done a subscriber story time in forever, and I am so excited. Like, when I tell you guys I'm so excited, I'm so excited. Oh, okay. I want to read this story time because if you guys watch the Legion series, y'all know I just got done dealing with a pathological liar. So, and this girl says that she was also talking to a pathological narcissistic liar. So let's read it and let's see if it sounds like the Legion series. Okay, y'all? Hey Irene, I'm here with a juicy story time about how I was dating someone who was just lying for no reason, aka a pathological liar. We're gonna call him Delulu. Let me tell you how it all started. It's gonna be a long story, so buckle up. It all started, I met this boy on Wiz. What's Wiz, y'all? Is Wiz like another dating app? Or like, what's Wiz? Hold on, let me search it up. I don't got time for y'all. I don't got time for all that. Y'all let me know in the description box, what is Wiz? Is Wiz like another dating website? Because I've never heard of that. He lives in Texas. We got to say a fake state because I know he be watching you. Not y'all putting me on. Not y'all over here watching me with y'all pathological narcissistic niggas. Like, what? Not you putting him on me the other way around. Oh my god, that's actually funny. He wasn't my cup of tea, but I was trying to look beyond looks. I didn't really want a relationship with him because, like I said, he wasn't my type. So I'm scrolling up and I see that in his bio he said he's a songwriter for this artist. So I asked him, did he get credited? He said yes. I said, okay, period, get your coin. And I ended off the conversation just as that. But he proceeds to keep the conversation going. He tells me how he's how he became a songwriter and basically about his life. He tells me to add him on Instagram. I added him on Instagram and he had over 500K at the time. I'm like, okay, he might be legit and blah, blah, blah. We start talking on Instagram about little life, like about little stuff. And I'm telling him, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. After the second message, because I didn't feel like talking to him anymore. He's like, you can't go to sleep yet. We just started talking. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Goodbye. I stayed up because I didn't want to seem rude. I don't know your name because you never gave me a name. But I thought you said that it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Goodbye. Why'd you stay up with him? Girl, you are you. You are you. Asked him if he got a girlfriend and all the basic stuff. He said no, he don't got a girlfriend. So I'm like, okay, cool. Nowadays, y'all, asking a boy do he have a girlfriend is not enough because they still lie. Like, when I first met Legion, I asked him, did he have a girlfriend? And granted, he didn't have a girlfriend at that time. But he should have proceeded to tell me that he just broke up with his girlfriend. Did he say that? No. I'm pretty sure if I would have confronted Legion and said, oh, well, you didn't tell me that you had a girlfriend, or you didn't tell me that you just broke up with your girl, he probably would have hit me with the, well, you didn't ask. Like, and now when I date in the future, when I ask the guy, does he have a girlfriend, and he says no, the next question I'm gonna ask is, have you recently broke up with your girlfriend? Because these guys will lie. These guys will withhold information from the story just so they can get what they want. Like, these guys are weird nowadays. Asking them, do they have a girlfriend, is not enough anymore. I ended up getting his number and we started texting. He would text every single day, but we didn't get on FaceTime for like a week. I don't know why, but we just didn't. So within that week, the first 4 days, he tells me, I love you. If you guys know what he's doing, y'all leave it in the comment section down below. I ain't even gonna say it because I feel like I say it in all my other story times. But if you guys know what he's doing, y'all just go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below because, ugh. I was like, huh? But he unsent the message. I was like, boy, I seen that. So here where the tea starts. The red flag one was that he had 2 phones. Oh my goodness, y'all. At this rate, are we all dating the same guy? Like, are we all dating the same guy? Because Legion had 2 phones, y'all. And he wasn't Kevin Gates. Like, Legion had 2 phones, y'all. Like, he had 2 phones as well. Like, are we all dating the same exact guys? Like, I'm confused. Oh my God. And he said one was for business and the other one was for personal, which I didn't really mind. Something about a man having more than 1 phone just did not sit right with me. Girl, it didn't sit right with me either. Sorry if I'm interrupting, but like, y'all, when I used to really look, because like, all jokes aside, when I used to go to Legion's house, he used to have like 1 phone like on the counter and like the other phone in his hand. And like, I would see him with the other phone in his hand, and then he would go to the counter and start playing on that phone. And I just always used to be like, why do you have 2 phones? Like, I just used to always be so confused. And I asked him too, I'm like, Legion, why do you have 2 phones? And he was like, cause okay, so like Legion had like the latest phone. Like, let's say the iPhone 15 is out, right? Legion had like the latest phone out. So he had the iPhone 15, and then I think like the other phone that he had was like the iPhone 8 Plus or something like that. So I'm like, Legion, why do you have 2 phones? And he would be like, oh, I had the iPhone 8 Plus a long time ago, but I never did a trade-in. I just went and bought a whole nother phone, so I never really got rid of the other phone. And I'm like, okay, that's cool and all, but why do you need to use 2 of them? Like, that's confusing. Like, why do you need to use 2 of them? I have old phones, like old iPhones that just sit in my counter. Like, I don't need to use both of them. Like, that's weird. And he'll be like, I just like doing that. Y'all, they be having that other phone so they can cheat, so they can manipulate, so they can lie. Like, they be having that other phone for ulterior motives. They be having dirt on that other phone, and that's the reason why they have 2 phones. Like, they not slick. One night we were on FaceTime and he put me on mute for a whole hour. I hung up the phone so fast I didn't realize that I was on mute for a whole hour until I looked at the time because I was watching a movie. I'm steady calling his name. He's not answering. He called me back after I hung up and he was like, oh, my bad, I was talking to my brother. Nigga, on mute? But I didn't really put any thought into it because I be on mute when I'm talking to my siblings as well. For a whole hour though? For a whole hour? Babe, he was calling his other girl. And another time we was on FaceTime and I was talking to him and I heard a female's voice. I'm asking him who is that, and he said, oh, I'm playing the game with my sister. I'm like, oh, okay. On Christmas Eve, he told me that he was going to a Christmas party, which was a part of his family. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't care because my brother is coming in from the military and I needed to spend time with him. So we wasn't going to be texting each other. He called me at 11 at night. He's on his way home. I'm like, okay, cool. But you know how you can hear when someone is receiving a call? I heard his phone ring at least 10 times, bro. Delulu decides to go on mute when he gets home. I'm like, bro, what did you go on mute for? He said that he needed to talk to his brother. He goes on mute for 2 hours. I hang up again because we're not going to keep doing this muting shit. Girl, you better than me because I would have confronted him. All jokes aside. Like, I would have been like, who are you talking to? Like, who? Like, which other girl are you talking to that you need to... And I'm not going to lie to you. I would have stopped answering his calls and I would have stopped talking to him on the phone. Because how dare you have me on mute for 2 hours? Like, how dare you? I told him the next time you go on mute, we're not FaceTiming again. Delulu tells me that he had a mansion in Texas. He had got a penthouse in Miami. He'd be across the world and more stuff. One day I get a text from this girl named Kayla. She texts me asking, are you Delulu girlfriend? She's telling me that he cheated on me and that he got community dick and he's not loyal. And they're still sleeping with each other. And I got a text when I woke up from my nap. We still on the phone and I said, Delulu, who is Kayla? And this boy gonna try to change the subject. I'm like, boy, stop playing with me. Who is Kayla? He's like, oh, That's this girl that I used to talk to when I was in Houston. I said, why is she texting my phone? He was like, oh, she jealous that I got a new girlfriend. I said, how does she know that you have a new girlfriend? He said, I posted you on my story. I was like, yeah, but you didn't put my number on your story, so how did she get my number? He said that she told Kayla that he said that he told Kayla to text his manager and tell his manager that he needs to reset his iCloud password. How did she get into your iCloud? Like, are we being for real? I'm convinced that these guys, they don't even come up with good lies anymore. Like, I just think that we're so delulu as women nowadays that we just go for anything. Because what are you talking about? Like, how did she even get into your iCloud? What are you saying? And y'all already know how I feel about somebody coming to me as a woman. Bitch, I don't give a damn if you in the right. If a girl comes to me as a woman, we're done. Because you're entertaining her in some way, shape, or form. For her to even feel comfortable to come and address me. Like, hell nah. Tell him, let me see what the girl look like. The girl is really pretty, but she's not his type. And you could tell because when she posts on his story, it's just light-skinned niggas. And I knew from that on that he was a liar. He told me that he wanted to move to Cali and all this good stuff. And I'm like, okay. So a week later, he texted me and was like, I bought a house for $3.6 million in cash. He lying. First of all, why is he telling you? Like, if he bought a house, he could just be like, oh, I just bought a new house. Why is he telling you the amount of the house? Like, why is he trying to flex numbers on you? Like, he's lying. He didn't buy no damn house. And if I were you, I would have said, I want to see the picture. And not only do I want to see the picture, nigga, I want to see you in the house. Nigga, I want to see you bringing furniture into the house. Like, I need to see the proof. Like, I don't be even believing niggas when they talk for real. Because niggas just be talking just to talk. Like, and another reason why I don't believe him is because if he really bought a house, he will just say, I just bought a new house. He wouldn't tell you the price. Like, he's trying to flex. Like, it's so obvious. And I hate guys like that. Like, I hate guys who try to flex. And I'm thinking, like, MF, how if you ain't even in Cali to give them the cash? You see, like, just lying. And that's what I said. These guys nowadays, they don't even be thinking about their lives for real. They just be lying just to lie. Like, it's weird. My mom is a real estate agent, so I know all this stuff. I'm like, MF, you can't just buy a house without looking at it. But okay. So I was like, yeah, I Delulu. He told me that his ex, he would tell me about his ex and about how he cheated on her and some more. I'm like, why would you cheat on that girl? He said because she wouldn't do what he wanted her to do. Boy, you got me effed all the way up. I'm always going to be a girl's girl. I'm like, you could have just left her alone. Once he told me that they've been together for 4 years, I knew it was something. He told me that she is going to text me and try to ruin the relationship because she's delusional. So I'm telling him I'm not going to let that happen. He said that she's done this numerous times and that's why his relationships don't work. He was supposed to come see me in January but never followed through because he had court date. I confronted him about it because you ain't finna play in my face. He said that he can't leave the state because of some BS. So in January, I get this message from the girlfriend. We're going to call her Dummy because she was acting like a dummy. She texted me and was like, hey, do you know Delulu? I'm like, yeah, why you asking? She was like, oh, are y'all friends or are y'all like together? Because that's my boyfriend. She was like, do you have proof? I sent her a screenshot of his number and a screenshot of our messages. She was like, are y'all friends or are y'all together? When she was texting me, I was on the phone with him. So when I was on the phone with him, he's telling me not to respond to her and to give her any attention. Just block her. Don't send her no receipts, nothing. I'm like, you gotta be something else because why are you telling me not to send stuff to her and not to tell her anything? Oh my God, y'all. This remind me of, what's his face? Stanley. I don't know if you guys remember when I used to date Stanley. Bro, I remember his girlfriend had messaged me. Mind you, Stanley lied to me and told me that he was done with his girl and all this bullshit. And his girlfriend messaged me while he was at my house and was asking me if Stanley was at my house. Y'all, tell me why Stanley was double dipping. He was double dipping, and if you get what I mean, you get what I mean. If you don't get what I mean, you're a little bit too young. He was double dipping with his peen because he said he was going to be at my house at a certain time, and that time had passed, and I'm like, where are you? So I end up texting him like, where are you? So he had just came from her house. Mind you, it was her birthday. And he ended up coming to my house and double dipping right after. Didn't go home, didn't take a shower, nothing. Just came straight to my house and ended up, the boys are just, I don't think we as women understand how disgusting men are. And it's a lot more disgusting men than not. You just left your girlfriend's house. And you just got done sleeping with your girlfriend raw. And then you come to my house. And you sleep with me raw as well. Because me and Stanley did not use protection. Mind you, you lied to me and you told me that you and her don't date no more. Like, men are nasty. And so when the girlfriend texted me, because I'm guessing when I asked Stanley where he was, the girlfriend seen the message. And then Stanley abruptly left. So the girlfriend texted me and was like, is Stanley at your place right now? And I was just looking at Stanley like, why is your girlfriend texting me and how does she know that I'm at your place? Why is your ex texting me and how does your ex know that I'm at your place? Like, what's going on? Stanley was like, don't answer her, ignore her, don't say nothing, don't respond, block her, she's messy, block her. I'm looking like, I'm not blocking her. Like, I ended up texting her right back. Like, yes, he's at my place. What's up? Mind you, when he told me to block her, I was like, okay, I am. Bitch, in my head, I'm like, I ain't blocking nobody. The fuck, bitch, I might block you afterwards. I ended up texting her back, like, you're not gonna tell me what to do on my phone. And when they get to saying, oh, block her and all that, they just trying to make sure that the truth don't come out. You know what I mean? So, after that, and girl, like I said before, you ain't no better than the other girl, because a girl already came to you as a woman before about this boy. You should have been left this boy alone. Like, he was no good from the beginning. You should have been left him alone. Oh my God, girl, please. Why you being, bitch, we need to name you Delulu for the story time. We're gonna name you Delulu. Why you being Delulu, babe? She said that she ended up blocking her. Why? Why? She said, but I did block her, so I ended up going to sleep that night. Wake up in the middle of the night to this boy yelling. I'm like, what is he yelling for? He said that dummy is still texting him. Whatever. I told him, why are you texting your ex-girlfriend at 4 in the morning? That's mad disrespectful. I don't like it. Stop responding. So he's like, yeah, I'm going to stop responding. So I can still hear him typing behind the phone. So I had to unblock the girl, hear me out, and hear her out. You're not going to believe it. So she tells me they're still together and that they've been together for 4 years. They've been on and off, and they got together when we got together at the same time. And I was texting her while I was on the phone with him and telling him everything. He was like, oh, you gonna let her get in your head? He said, why are you even texting her? I told you to block her. And then he started trying to gaslight me. I'm still gonna text because I need to figure out why you tripping so hard. The reason why he told me not to send her any proof was because he did not want her to know that he was actually cheating. He wanted to act like Dummy was a bad girlfriend and that she doesn't trust him. Shit, I wouldn't trust him either if he cheated on me more than once. He's telling me that on Christmas that they was at her family's Christmas party. When I told you my heart fell into my ass, it literally did. So I hung up on him and I'm texting her and she's telling me everything. She's sending me screenshots, videos with the dates on them and everything. So I called him back and I'm like, yeah, y'all was together on Christmas Eve? He's like, no, I wasn't. I said, I see the dates. Stop the cap. He said, you can change the dates on the phone. Men are unhinged, y'all. This boy, this boy told her you could change the dates on the photos. I was like, huh? He told me, yeah, you can. And he started showing me how you could. And he started showing me how you could change the dates of the photos, but who has that much time and energy to do all of that? Nobody going to be doing the most over you because you're not even cute. So I believed her. Something in my gut was telling me that he's lying. He's lying, and he was lying. Me and Dummy decided to figure everything out piece by piece together. Because not only did he play me, but he played her numerous times. A week passed by, and I see that he tagged me on his story. And on his story, it says, my whole shower is bigger than your closet. Ugh. He an internet thug. I hate niggas like that. Like, I hate, like, as much as I don't like Legion, as much as I don't like Stanley, they never took any of the drama to the internet. Like, I find men that take problems to the internet with their significant other as sassy. I don't care what nobody say. I find that to be so sassy and so, like, gay. Like, I be thinking to myself, whenever guys take drama with their significant others to the internet, unless like it's a TikTok couple or you know what I mean, or a YouTube couple, that's different. That's still a little bit sassy, but that's different. But when it's like, you know you did wrong, like you know you cheated, you know you didn't do right, and then you take it to the internet and you're being petty, like, I think that that is sassy, and I think that's gay. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me, but that's how I think. I'm like, that's a weird flex, but okay. He's talking about how I need a car and that I can't even find a job even though I was in school. I had a whole car that he didn't even know about. Telling all of my cousins business. Okay, girl. And ladies, that's why y'all don't need to be pillow talking with y'all niggas about y'all family, about y'all's friends and all that. If you gonna pillow talk with your nigga, I don't think you should, for real. But if you gonna pillow talk with your nigga, keep it on the playground and make sure that you end up telling your nigga stuff that if it was to come out, you will be okay with. That's one thing that I'm proud of myself. I never pillow talked with Legion. And I'm happy that I didn't pillow talk with Legion. Because I don't know if you guys remember in the series where Barbara was telling me all the things that Legion said that happened between me and my friend and all that didn't happen. Y'all, I really thought about it. If I was talking shit about my friend to Legion, he would have told Barbara and Barbara would have told me. And I don't know if you guys remember, my friend was on the phone that day. It would have been more mess. Now I would have been beefing with my friend. Like, be careful, y'all. Don't be pillow talking with your boy. Like, don't do all that. I don't know. Don't do that. He's saying that we're broke and he's putting all my personal business on his story. So I say that's what we're doing now. I guess he wanted some type of attention, but I really did not care. I'm not gonna beef with somebody that nobody in my state knows about. I literally got called out for being a scammer. The music industry called him out for being a scammer and saying that he did not work for that artist. So who's really the broke one? He said he sold his soul for $6 million. Boy, what the hell? I'm so spiritual. That's not true. I just know we could never be together because our energy was not clicking. He ended up messaging me talking about I'm on my phone with my wife. And he ends up showing me Dummy on the phone with him. And was like, she don't care about you, blah, blah, blah. And I texted her and said, you're weird. She talking about I didn't know he was recording this, that, or the third. And he posted a story about another girl talking about her body count. I ended up texting that girl and was like, did you see what he posted about you? And she went and saw and was like, oh, he mad because he wanted to fuck. She was like, how you rich and got so much money, but you asking me to buy you food? Dummy ended up still talking after that. But what really set me off with her is that 3 weeks after this happened, it showed that she posted on her story, but it showed story not available. So I look at her page and her highlights are gone. Go on my backup and her highlights are there. And I click on her story and I quote the TikTok said, we're going to start over until we get it right. She hid me from her story because that's what Delulu posted on his story with her at. Girl, I don't know. Let me just say this, okay? Let me just say this for my ladies. Don't ever become cool with the ex. Don't ever become cool with the other girl, okay? Because you or her or both of y'all gonna go back. It's very rare that two girls stand on business and leave that boy alone. One of y'all gonna go back or both of y'all. So in my honest opinion, do not become cool with the other girl because she's gonna disappoint you and go back to him. She is, okay? Like, don't even do it. You gonna be mad when you figure out that she went back. I know that Barbara went back to Legion, but I ain't mad because I never became cool with Barbara. You know what I mean? So it's just best to not go back. It's best to just leave them where they at. Once you find out what you need to find out, it's best to just move on with your life and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? I found that so weird. Like, what do you need to hide me from your story for? I don't want that, little boy. Are you gonna be with somebody that said you got held back 2 times and said that you're lying about your age? Are you gonna be with somebody that cheated on you more than once? She talk about she ain't never gonna go back with him, but you still hanging out with him. You're still going to his house. You're still posting him, and you're still hiding me from your story because you think that I care that you're posting him and I don't. Ended up distancing myself from her because that's weird energy. Every time she texts me, I give her a short answer. Girl, I would have blocked her. Bitch, don't text me. Don't fucking text me. And I can't even believe that you even texted her back. Even a short answer is too much, honey. The next time that she texted me, I would have blocked her. And she's doing what Barbara is doing. She's texting you to make sure that you don't go back. She's trying to play cool, like she's trying to play the field. She's trying to still maintain the little friendship with you. And she's also, cause she wants you to believe that she never went back. So she's trying to maintain the little, like, you know, cool feel with you. But she's also texting you so she could get information out of you so she can make sure that you don't go back. She wants that boy all to herself. That's all it is. I give her a short answer and I leave her alone, or I don't even answer her at all. But I figured out that the cars that he had was rented, or it was his sister's cars. The house that he was bragging about was an Airbnb. I knew it. The page was fake followers that he bought. He don't work. He just sits on his ass all day. The Lulu has some serious identity issues. He also lied about living in Miami. He lied about his whole life and his career. I know he lied about it because Dummy told me and she did research. She has people that connects to the artist that he said that he worked with, and they said they never heard of him. I do have screenshots so you know it's real. There's more to the story, but I couldn't really get good details because it would be way too long. And I was with him, literally be staying with me and fucking me and all. Scam my dad caught on and catch it. And I don't catch on to my dad, and my friend said something. I went to his archives and it was a black dude. He stole that Instagram page. He sent fake accounts to my page and I was confused. And he from Virginia too? So y'all remember Legion was from Virginia as well. Is this about Legion? She said Delulu was ugly. Legion wasn't ugly. But y'all, what it's looking like to me is all the DMV niggas don't do good. All of them do bad. That's what it's looking like to me. As this boy from Virginia. And Legion was from DMV. He was from Washington. So it looked like all the y'all let me know down below if y'all from DMV, or if y'all have visited DMV, or if y'all know anything about DMV guys. Are DMV guys bad? Because outside of Legion, I had another bad experience with a DMV nigga. But like, we didn't date or nothing, but he did some weird shit too. And he just moved to Houston as well. And he did like some kind of like weird stuff. So it's like, is all DMV guys bad? Like, I'm confused. But yeah, y'all, that's the ending of the story time. I'm happy that you cut him off. I hope you never go back or whatnot. And 9 times out of 10, when a girl comes to you as a woman, she been through this shit with him. Like, I'm pretty sure she's been through this drama with him before. I'm pretty sure she's came to another woman as a woman with him before. And 9 times out of 10, when girls come to you as a woman, they don't come to you as a woman so they can cut him off. They come so you can stop talking to him so they can continue to date him. And it's up to you to decide whether you want to be competing with this girl over this boy or not. And honestly, y'all, it's not worth it. I would say that if a girl ever comes to you as a woman, whether she's lying or not, whether you know she's telling the truth or not, I would advise you to cut him off because it's not worth it. All jokes aside, it's not worth it. So yeah, y'all, like, that's the end of it. I'm so tired. All jokes aside, I don't know if you guys can see my eyes. It is 3 o'clock in the morning. I am so freaking tired. So I'm about to head to bed, y'all. I hope you guys liked this subscriber story time. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I am going to see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.